ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಇಂದಿನ ವಿಡಿಯೋಗೆ ತಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಆತ್ಮೀಯವಾದ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೋರುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಸೈಕಾಲಜಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಪೇಪರ್ 1 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪೇಪರ್ 2 ಕೇಂದ್ರೀಯ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರ ಅರ್ಹತಾ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆ 2026 ಪೇಪರ್ 1 ಮತ್ತು ಪೇಪರ್ 2 ಈ ಎರಡೂ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಸಹಾಯವಾಗುವ ಸೈಕಾಲಜಿಯ ತರಗತಿಗಳು ಭಾಗ 3. Today we start the class with some questions that is related to previous psychology classes. Previous classes of psychology you will get in my YouTube channel. Let's continue the class. Question number 1. Which of the following statements is not correct in the context of development? Option 1. Children develop at different rates. Option 2. Development takes place gradually. Option 3. Development is relatively orderly. Option 4. Development is always discontinuous. Question number 2. Which of the following is an example of use of gross motor skill? Option number 1. Balancing on one foot. Option 2. Squeezing a pea. Option 3. Turning pages of a book. Option 4. Holding a pencil. Question number 3. There are individual variations in the rate of motor development, yet the sequence of motor development is from dash to dash. Option 1. Fine motor development, gross motor development. Option 2. Cephalocaudal, proximodistal. Option 3. Proximodistal, cephalocaudal. Option 4. Gross motor development, fine motor development. Question number 4. Cognitive development is supported by option number 1. Conducting relevant and well-designed tests as frequently as possible. Option number 2. Presenting activities that reinforce traditional methods. Option number 3. Providing a rich and varied environment. Option 4. Focusing more on individual activities in comparison to collaboration. Pause the video and let's try to solve this given question. Now I am giving the answers for the questions. For the first question, option number 4 is the correct answer because in this question they are asking which is not correct in the context of development. Now see the explanation. Development is always discontinuous and is not correct in the context of development. Development is a continuous process. Development continues from the moment of conception until the individual reaches maturity. It takes place at a slow, regular pace rather than by leaps and bounds. Question number 2. Option 1 is the correct answer. See the explanation why option 1 is correct. Balancing on one foot is an example of gross motor skill. Gross motor skills are used to move arms, legs, and torso in a functional manner. Gross motor skills involve the large muscles of the body that enable such functions as walking, jumping, kicking, sitting upright, lifting, throwing a ball, etc. For question number 3, option 4 is the correct answer. Now see the explanation why the option 4 is correct answer. There are individual variations in the rate of motor development, yet the sequence of motor development is from gross motor development to fine motor development. Question number 4, option 3 is the correct answer. Now see the explanation. Cognitive development is a field of study which focuses on child development in terms of information processing, conceptual resources, perceptual skill, language learning, and other aspects of brain development. It's an ability of thinking and understanding. It is supported by providing a rich and varied environment. In the previous class, we learned about the broad domains of development. In that, we studied physical development and cognitive development. Today, we are going to learn about social development and emotional development. Social development. Social development is related to moral development. In society, the process of learning, adapting and internalizing the values, norms and socially approved behavior is known as socialization, or socialization is a process through which a human being learns from society and it continues constantly throughout life. Socialization is a lifelong process starting from infancy to death. The process of socialization is influenced by first point, upbringing, second point, cooperation, third point, imitation, fourth point, reward and punishment. Now, we see the agents of socialization. First, family, second, school, third, teacher, and fourth, media. There are two types of agencies of socialization of the child. First point, active agency, where the child is actively involved. These have a direct influence on the child. Child directly interacts and participates. For example, school, family, friends, neighbors, etc. Second point, passive agency. These do not have a direct influence on the child. Child has no direct contact but learns indirectly. For example, media, library, museums, books, TV, internet, etc. Some important points. Family is the primary agent of socialization for a child. A child learns gender roles mainly by observing parents at home. This is an example of active agency. NCF 2005 emphasizes that the most influential agent of socialization in early childhood is family. Emotional development. Emotional development is related to cognitive. Emotional development is the process through which a child learns to recognize, express, understand, and regulate emotions from infancy to adulthood. Emotional development is about knowing and managing your emotions. Emotions and cognition are interrelated. Principles of direction in development. First one, cephalocaudal. Development proceeds from head to toe. For example, baby controls head first, then neck, shoulders, trunk, legs, feet. That's why infants lift their heads at 2 months but walk at 12 months. Second one, proximo-distal. Near to far. Development proceeds from center to outward, inside to outside. Example, baby controls shoulder or arm first, then elbow, wrist, fingers. That's why a child does the whole hand grasp before pencil grasp. Important points. Children achieve gross motor skill before fine motor skills indicate that development is proximo-distal. The proximo-distal principle of development represents children's ability to grasp the ball before putting beads in the thread. ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ತಮಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟವಾದಲ್ಲಿ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಚಾನೆಲ್ಗೆ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳೋದನ್ನು ಮರಿಬೇಡಿ. ತಮ್ಮ ಅನಿಸಿಕೆ ಅಭಿಪ್ರಾಯಗಳನ್ನು ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಮೂಲಕ ತಿಳಿಸಿ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.